Mike, it's a Clintonville project that's been years in the making. Now a discussion between COTA and the community has really come full circle. The Clintonville turnaround cost COTA $2.6 million. About 80 buses come through this area daily. COTA used to use Graceland Shopping Center to turn buses around, but that contract expired. There was a lot of concern among residents about how the new turnaround would really impact Clintonville, including worries about the noise levels. COTA says it really worked with residents and the Clintonville Commission to find solutions.
NBC4's Nadia Bashir joins us live from near Westview Avenue and the turnaround that's planned for there in Clintonville. Nadia?
Hi, Cabot. Yeah, you can see over my shoulder here the party that COTA is throwing to celebrate that. That is going to get started here in just a few minutes. But neighbors here were not always initially thrilled about this $2.6 million project. But now that it's here, the neighbors I talked to today said they're pretty okay with it. About 80 buses come through here on a daily basis. And COTA says they were using Graceland Shopping Center, which is just a little bit south of us here, for a turnaround previously. But the contract expired with that, so they had to find a new facility. They ended up building this one here. There were concerns from neighbors about things like noise from the buses. Richard Fowler says he thinks it turned out to be a success.
The neighbors and COTA sat down, had a number of face-to-face meetings open to anybody who lived in the area, and I think as a result of that, it came out as a win-win for both COTA and the neighborhood.
Well, coming up at 11 tonight, more on the journey between neighbors and COTA to get to this facility and make sure it worked for everybody. Reporting live in Clintonville, Nadia Bashir, NBC4.
Nadia,
well, tonight, COTA and Clintonville residents came together to celebrate a project that's been years in the making, but it has come with some controversy, and that controversy opened up a discussion between COTA and the community before the project would come full circle. And tonight, we can tell you it is decided. COTA will turn an empty lot at the corner of Westview Avenue and North High Street into its new $2.6 million bus turnaround. It's just north of Graceland Shopping Center. NBC4's Nadia Bashir spoke with nearby residents and joins us live now from the site to tell us about a subject that's been quite a bit of debate. Nadia?
There definitely was some debate, Colleen. Initially COTA scouted a location for this turnaround a little bit further north up High Street. A lot of residents were not happy about that location, but tonight many of those same residents came out to celebrate this project.
I think it's a very wise use of the land.
Richard Fowler lives just a few houses down from COTA's new bus turnaround. While skeptical at first, he now says it's a good use for what used to be an empty lot.
The neighbors and COTA sat down, had a number of face-to-face meetings open to anybody who lived in the area, and I think as a result of that, it came out as a win-win for both COTA and the neighborhood.
About 80 buses come through daily. COTA previously used Graceland Shopping Center to turn buses around, but that contract expired. Neighbors worried the new turnaround would bring noise and exhaust fumes. COTA says it worked with residents to find solutions like making sure the buses turn off their engines. And it turns out the turnaround equals tax dollars saved.
This turnaround will allow us to turn back buses to head back downtown rather than having to go all the way north to perhaps as far as Crosswoods to turn around, and it will save us hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars each year.
Neighbors say in the past there was talk about turning this lot into a gas station. They think the turnaround is a much better option. Dee Searcy with the Clintonville Commission was among the dozens unhappy with the initial plans for the turnaround. Searcy applauds COTA for tailoring the turnaround to Clintonville.
Jokingly, when we started out, I said I wanted our community to have a world-class bus turnaround, and we got one.
Well, this turnaround also doubles as a rest stop for bus drivers. That building you see right there actually has restrooms inside of it and vending facilities. Cabot and Colleen, definitely a consensus in this community tonight. Most people seem to think this is a good thing. Reporting live in Clintonville, Nadia Bashir, NBC4.